This is the Comedy Food Truck Podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Comedy Food Truck and subscribe to us on the Comedy Food Truck YouTube channel to watch full video versions of each episode every week. You can find links to all of this at comedyfoodtruck.com. Like us, share us, subscribe, and leave a review. Thank you for listening and enjoy the show.
You're listening to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast.
To someone who sounds
we
like
talk
Ray.
life, food, relationships, and have fun with all of it. And now here's your host, comedian John Hill.
Yeah. So, it was not me.
Almost came out my nose.
I have a query that deals with our opening. Is it really all of it?
It is all of it.
Do we really have fun with all of it?
Most of it.
All of it. No, it's all of it.
Have him change it?
It is all of it.
No, I'm just...
I call John, tell him to re-record it.
I don't think there is anything we don't have fun with. So yes, I believe
It's a
it is
tad
all of it.
braggadocious is all I'm saying.
Braggadocious.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like that's a $10
Aren't we
word.
technically self-promoters being on a podcast?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of our job.
Yeah.
The problem is we try to promote ourselves and then we don't know what we're promoting about ourselves.
That's true.
Do we really have fun?
I do.
It's relative though.
Yeah.
But with all of it...
Compared to what?
Oh,
With
we
all of
have
it?
fun. But is it with all of it?
It is with all of it. I think it is.
And life?
Viewers, listeners, viewers, however you do the show, put it in the comments.
However you do the show.
However you do the show, put it in the comments. Do we really have fun with all of it? Or give us a percentage. Is it like 75% of it? 80% of it?
While you're at it, tell
'Cause
us
we'll
how,
change
you,
it.
how you do the show. Tell us how that.
Yeah, tell us how you do the show.
I grab a handful of mushrooms and turn on the show.
Hot box my car.
Right. I'm down with Pop Rocks and Diet Coke.
Yeah, please.
Can't do that. It's going to blow up your brain. Don't do
So,
that.
yeah, put it in the comments, and then we can change the intro.
Did you ever hear that
And
one?
have fun with 90% of it. 96.3% of
We
it.
try to have fun with most of it. Did you guys ever have that lie when you're in summertime? If you eat these watermelon seeds, you'll grow watermelons in your belly.
Oh, yeah.
It happened to me.
Did it really? Is that what that is?
I'm not big. I just have a watermelon patch
Wow.
in my gut.
Gotcha.
That's like a blue ribbon watermelon right
Right.
there.
Yeah.
First prize at the county fair.
Wow.
That's it. That's
Pin
it.
it on my belly.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, watermelon. Something else too. I've been wondering. There's a lot of shortages because of COVID. The after effects of it. I mean, even though we're getting better and many things are back to normal. I'm sure there's somebody listening who's like, no, nothing's back to normal. But there's. My point is that a lot of the damage was done early, but now we're seeing the effects. So one thing, for instance, I don't know if you've heard about the whole rush for cars. Because the chips, the electric chips and things that go into cars have been held back, so production's been down. Electronic chips.
I ran into that. I ordered a truck in January. I got it in early January. I got it in late April.
But now it's not even just about getting it. It's also about there's like bidding wars breaking out on cars. And then used cars, their values have gone up like a high percentage because people want a car that's better than whatever they have. And they're willing to buy a used car for more than it's really worth because they know that there's no new cars available, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of stuff like that. So I don't know if you can think of other effects that have been going on, but I was thinking about different things and I saw a commercial. I think it was Wingstop. I don't think it was Buffalo. I shouldn't be promoting things. I'm not promoting things, but
They're not paying us.
right. The green place, not the yellow place. And they had this big rollout of this thing about now instead of wings, because apparently there's a shortage on chicken wings. So they can't make the chicken wings at the pace that they were before. So now they said, but it's okay because we now have chicken thighs.
I'm doing the math.
Because I'm like, wait a minute, if you ain't got no chicken wings, how you got chicken thighs? Because are there chickens walking around with wingless? Like, do you just leave? I thought we assumed the chicken died.
Right.
I assumed the whole chicken, like they got the wings.
I figured the chicken was committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The leg quarters and stuff went to staters or whatever.
Right.
The chicken was all in. He didn't just have skin in the game. He was the game. So where in the world are they finding these thighs where we don't have any wings, but we have thighs?
Yeah.
Like who swooped in and stole their wings?
They have no core.
Or who stockpiled the thighs?
That's exactly like what's been going on here. Have they just
maybe there's more demand for wings than there is for thighs, so they were freezing the thighs and.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think they need some wind beneath their wings, but I don't know what's happening with the chicken thing. But anyhow, it was just something I was kind of perplexed by because it's not like there's wingless chickens and thighless chickens, and so but now we don't have any wingless chickens, so we got to go over here and grab the thighs. I mean, and then think about that poor chicken. If there was chickens that like PTSD chickens, walking around like crutches because they didn't got no wings, and now they're like, I already gave all I have. No, you didn't. We need your thighs.
You can keep your legs, but we're taking your thighs.
Right.
Yeah. Now you're not. You're just gonna be a chicken on legs.
Nubs.
How does that work?
Right, with no wings and no thighs.
Right. Knees.
And,
I can open up a place called a Chicken Knees.
well, there's still the chicken breast, and then there's still the chicken. Yeah. I don't even. That's
Chickenese
right?
food.
Chickenese. Some chickenese. Some chickenese. Oh man, I'm sorry. I took too long on that. But the thing is it perplexes me.
Well, you know why?
It perplexes. Why is that?
Chicken thigh.
Chicken. That's right. Wow. It's like, you know what? Chicken butt.
That's right.
You know why? Chicken thigh.
You know who? Chicken poo.
Chicken poo.
Yep.
Ain't no thing. Chicken wing. Ain't no. Now that's the other thing. Remember why men can't jump?
Yeah.
Ain't no thing like a chicken wing
Ain't no thing
on a
but
string.
ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
On a string from Burger King.
Right.
Now you be like, ain't no what?
Chicken thigh
Ain't no why like a chicken thigh.
in the sky.
Like a sty in your eye.
Quality stuff.
Wow. And then all they're going to do
We should
is
write this stuff down.
this has got to go live in public. This is why we have a podcast, guys. You are the guinea pigs. But here's the good news.
We're just the pigs.
Yeah, but you are guinea pigs who still have their thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because chickens everywhere now are like, what?
Thighless.
Thylus. Thylus.
Isn't that like a Greek god? Wasn't that like a Greek god?
What's your job? What's your job? I'm a chicken thylus. That's hilarious.
Thylus.
Right.
I gotta call my Thylus.
I gotta call my thylus.
Get an updo.
Dude, so welcome to the show. Here's the crew. Jared's on my left.
Yo.
Say what's up, Jared.
Hey.
And Scott is here as always
what's
in
up?
his Marvel t-shirt.
Yay.
I like it.
I do too.
Don't wear a DC t-shirt in here. I'm not much of a nerd, but I will squabble over Marvel versus DC.
I think I did wear the DC one last week.
I don't remember that. There was no last week. What are you talking about?
There was no last week.
I will rip out your thigh.
That'd be Thylus.
I'll throw some Cajun seasoning on that and I'll market you.
Scott Thighs.
Foghorn, thigh horn. I'll say. I gave you a wing already.
Take my thigh.
What more do you need? That's funny.
Wow.
All right, and then Ray is with us as well.
Hi.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray?
Hi.
And you're here with us too.
Hi. And to my left is John.
That's
Say hi, John.
I
Say
don't
hi,
usually
John.
get it. I get introduced in the beginning
You
Right.
do. Yeah.
by the announcer that
Right.
we have to convince now that we are all the time,
It's
all
like-
of it.
It's like the John food truck.
The John Fu,
John.
John Fu.
John food.
You might know karate, but I know John Fu.
I was. I know that Fu John too. I was
I
in
had a
church.
couch that turned into a bed called a Fu John.
Fu John. Lay it down. Oh my goodness, that's funny. There's a little bunny foo-foo.
Gosh.
You can go in the military and be Fu Bar.
Oh.
Wow.
Jared said he's hungry. Better get some food. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See,
Look at Jared's making noise over there.
Think about cheese curds.
food noise. Yeah.
Curds.
Cheese curds.
Curds.
Think about the norms that's still not open.
Dude, what is up with North? I was in church Sunday and I made an announcement. I made announcements. I'm in church. I made announcements.
I'm John. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I made announcements.
I have fun with all of it.
You want to see my announcement? So,
Look what I made.
all by myself. I'm done.
What's it? What's it? I need a hand.
Somebody, please come up to the stage.
Get your announcement.
I was doing the announcements, and we had an event here in town, and there were going to be game booths, and so I said, come out today, because there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. There's going to be games, booze, blah blah blah. I mean, and the whole church went, what?
Booze.
And it was Communion Sunday.
Oh boy, there you go.
So I'm like, man, and so it was funny because it's a Baptist church that I attend, and so later this lady was like, I didn't think Baptists could drink. I said, we drink all the time. We just don't tell anybody about it. We're just not proud of it. All right, so Jerad has some fun for us based on healthy foods. Right?
Yeah, sort of.
I don't get the healthy food. I do get it.
Filthy.
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 Filthy
But the
food.
thing about the
I
health,
love me some filthy food.
well, I blame the ketogenics. That's what I blame. The because they're trying to make everything taste like what you want, but it's using things that are supposedly more healthy for you.
Substitutions.
Like cauliflower rice, which actually isn't all that bad. But it's funny because then you hear people that healthy is supposed to do the brown rice, or you do, most people agree white rice is not that great, But I'm not sure if that's just the cultural
steamed
movement.
rice.
But yeah, but
Instead of fried rice. Yeah.
steamed instead of fried. But even just regular rice, quinoa, brown rice, that's usually typically been and actually I don't notice much difference depending
Quinoa's
on.
gross.
Really?
I can't stand it.
I don't notice a
I
difference.
love quinoa.
They're so small and nutritious.
You should try the quinoa. It's to die for.
Scott's really working this angle because he wants to stop bringing up milkmen. If I keep doing this, maybe they won't remember.
Have you seen the almond milk man?
He has such a better complexion.
We call him the Silk Man.
He's so silky.
He has 2 stepchildren working for him.
Oh, that's great. That's funny. That's great. We're just gonna land on that every time Scott tries to recall the other stuff. So or call back the other stuff. No, but I'm saying like what I was trying to say was I don't personally notice a whole lot of difference between those rices, even cauliflower, if you do the right things with it. But I also like there's other things that they're not that great. Mm-hmm. I had this. I bought I don't even want to say the product, but there's.
I bought this.
I didn't realize till I bought it. I'm like, what a ripoff. What else stupid of me. They're basically selling MREs. You guys know what these are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they use them in military and they're
meal ready to eat.
Correct, and you just basically have to put hot water on them or something, and you just
There's
go.
a chemical pack that heats. Yeah, it's crazy. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, these are kind of an offshoot of that. But it's gruel. I don't know how else to say it. It's gruel. But it's like some vegetarian thing that you put water on it, and they have these. It's like I eat gruel. It's just like
wait. You put water in it, it does like those fireworks snakes and just
kind of, or more like cup of noodles, right? You put water in it, and then you let it soak in.
It. Yeah.
Okay, and then it comes out.
Wasn't gruel what Sigourney Weaver turned into in Ghostbusters?
Groot. I don't know.
Was
it gruel?
I think it was
hilarious.
Yeah.
Was it her or was it the other dude?
No, Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Are
remember.
you the gatekeeper? I'm
Right.
the key
Oh, he's the
master.
gatekeeper. Yeah.
I don't have a key.
Or it was the other guy in the second one with the guy that ran the museum.
Oh, yeah.
Him. I can't remember.
Oh,
his name.
yes.
Anyway.
Yep.
So, no, what I was going to say, though, is, okay, the idea of it sounds, and they got these great commercials, like these people leaning in with this white bowl with the food, and like, this is great. It's a meal replacement. And I'm like, and it sounded neat. And then I bought it, and I tried it the other day. And it's not terrible. It's just they had different flavors. Like there's a Mexican style and a curry style and a Thai style, and So I bought all 3 because I wanted to try them. And they're just one bag, but in the bag is 7 different meals because you just a certain amount of scoops, and then you put the water, and then you eat it.
Whoa.
And I did, and I ate it.
It's like astronaut food.
Yeah.
Kind of, but it's packed with a lot of nutrients. I won't lie. And it's got quinoa, and it's got legumes
Seaweed.
in there and some of that. Yeah, right.
Chocolate cake.
Right. The eye of a newt. It's got all that in there. And so
Curds.
right. So you and it's just, and actually the more I thought about it, as I was eating I ate the one that was Mexican style. I bet and I was thinking this, some chopped chicken, put in there, maybe a couple slices of avocado in there, and then I'm thinking, but that's just the same as like you could just make your own sort of taco bowl with some beans and rice and things like that, and it's not really any different. So while I thought there was hope for it, at the same time, and it wasn't super expensive. They're only about $3.50 each meal, so really not that bad. But it just I can't eat that every day. I'm not. Yeah. I'm going back to normal, like. I don't know how to explain it right, but fresh, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm going to.
Like whole foods.
Whole food, yes. Fresh, grew out of the ground.
Organic.
Oh, here we go.
Kind of.
Really loud.
Kind of. Magazine. Yeah. So compost. Just randomly yelling out words. Scott's going to be down to like one word. He's just going to yell one word. Oh, milk. What's his mug? What was it? Bash, Bam, whatever. What is his name from the Anchorman?
Oh, Brick.
Brick. Yeah, like Brick. Just be yelling out stuff. Okay, Jerad. So tell us about your healthy thing here. You want?
Well, it's actually
mess with our minds.
Every fast food French fry ranked.
Oh, this show just got better.
French fry.
Yes.
Franked.
Under
for every fast food French fry franked.
Yes. ¿Qué estas las criteria?
So it is
my horrible Spanish
based on the health factor of the French fry. So
nobody made the list.
There's a list of the least healthy, and then there's a list of the most healthy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So not tasty,
right?
Not even nutritious.
We can debate tasty
sort of
amongst ourselves.
The least guilty.
The least guilty, yeah.
Least
the
healthy.
Easiest on your waistline.
And these are fast food?
Fast food.
Okay, so again, we're probably going to run into some places that they don't have in California. We may not know, right?
From what I read
like
of the list, they
something.
Seem to be all not Bullwinkles. They seem to be all national chains.
Okay, we can go. Well, some of those others are national. Maybe they're just not around us. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's not national.
I think all of these are probably in our area. One of them's
like you've heard of most
anymore.
of them.
I've heard of all of them.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
got it.
So you may just read them off.
I don't know. Should we? Are you going to have us guess a certain number or something? What about this? How about if we start with just who do we think is the most healthy?
Yeah, let's do that.
Who would you say maybe thinking through
Ray
fast food places?
Chippy.
Most healthy. That's what we're looking for.
I'm
most healthy and least healthy.
I'm going straight to the top.
Well, does that include nutritious, or is it just more like prepared healthily, or
it's all of the above?
All that. It's kind of all factored in.
Yeah, it's kind of like
because it's fries. It can't be any different nutrition, can
right?
it?
So they order them by calories, fat, and sodium per gram.
Sodium.
So that way you couldn't say, a large fry at McDonald's is different than a large fry at Carl's Jr. or whatever.
Right.
So they're the same.
One fry compared to one fry.
Right, per gram,
fry to fry.
The healthiest and the most unhealthy.
So some of that stuff's based on how they prepare it and what they put on it, maybe, and some of that kind of stuff. Okay, all right. So I say we go around and we can guess either what you think might be the least healthy or the most healthy. I wouldn't do both. Just figure out maybe if you think. Are there variations? For instance, some places have. Is it just straight fries?
Curly fries.
Or is
it includes curly fries.
What about
crisp cut fries?
I don't want to throw away my possible guess, but like some places say you can put gravy on your fries. Does it include that kind of stuff?
It's just the straight up fry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep.
So, any guesses?
I'm going to say probably for the most healthy.
Okay.
I'm going to say
we're only guessing one, so one or the other, whichever you feel strongest about.
So,
do you feel strongest about the healthiest or strongest about the least healthy?
No, I think I feel stronger about the healthy.
Okay.
Give us your guess.
I'm going to say Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Don't answer yet.
Not going to answer.
Don't answer yet.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that waffle fries, they usually do waffle fries, is at least potential on the list. You don't have to tell me if it's on the list or not.
Because they're cut from whole
But I'm saying you say curly fries, regular fries. They're all there.
It is included.
Okay.
I won't say where they are, but that fry is on one of the lists.
I was more thinking the type of fry, because you have. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
That was my number one. My number two is In-N-Out.
But you're not telling us number two. You're telling us our number one or
no? My number one is
last?
Chick-fil-A.
Huh?
My number one was Chick-fil-A.
So say Chick-fil-A if that's what you think. Or say what you think is the least healthiest.
I think the most healthy is Chick-fil-A.
Okay, don't have to tell us your other guesses.
Okay.
Just tell us what you think is
Well, I don't know if I
healthiest.
could take the same one because
You can.
he's already took.
No, if that's what you think.
What are the rules for this game?
Well, the rules are be right. The rules of any game are win.
I call shenanigans.
Well, no, the rules of any game are to be right. It's correct. So the reality is, if you think that if you think that Chick-fil-A is at the top, then even though he said it, you say it.
Okay, I don't know if we could occupy.
Because otherwise,
I don't know if we could occupy the same square.
Of course you can, because here's the problem. I'm just getting into theory of games. let's say you're
John's theory of
no,
games.
you're completely.
Right.
I'm not saying you are or not, but let's say you're completely convinced that whatever the answer is the answer.
Right.
And if somebody else guesses it, you have to be able to guess it because then it's forcing you to go something you're not as confident with. And I don't think that's that's not even fair. So the only other way to have done it would have been to, everybody writes their answers down, maybe on a piece of paper, and then at the same time we kind of reveal them.
Okay.
But we went this way. So I say yes. You can say the wrong answer if you want, and say, what is it, Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. I say Chick-fil-A. Like
Yeah, I know you guys are just picking the Jesus movement. But. So I think I might want to try to go the other end because I said we
Least
can only pick
healthy?
one. Yeah, I have a guess for most healthy, which is not your guys' guess, but I'm thinking I'm going to go with the least just to be different.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think through. Does Taco Bell make fries? I'm trying to think.
Del Taco does.
Yeah, Del Taco though, they make actually pretty good fries.
I just had them today.
They are so good.
I'm just trying to think of the way
They're hit and
that
miss.
people might
Yeah.
prepare things.
Depends on the Del Taco you go to.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to think about the way different people. Plus, I'm trying to think beyond the basics.
Right.
Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Burger King, all that. It's got to be something else out there that's not part of the big 4 or 5. That's what I'm trying to think.
Probably the way they're fried,
like Dairy Queen or something like that. I'm like trying to go that direction.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, I'm trying to think out beyond.
Those restaurants, those types of restaurants are on here.
are on the list. Yeah. So I'm just trying to. Yeah, places that maybe
How
aren't
about
known.
like Olive Garden?
No, fast food. Fast food.
Funyuns. Big Funyuns.
Claim jumper?
That's funny. No, I'm trying to think. But I'm trying to think of a place along that line that is semi-national that people kind of know about. And there's one in my head, but I can't get the name out of. I'm trying to pull the name out. That, like you said, is along the lines of a Dairy Queen. But what is it? Shoot, can't think of it right now. But I'm probably gonna kick myself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it. It's in that neighborhood, but I can't. Yeah, I know it's dumb. Anyway, I don't hold the show up. So I'm gonna go with. It's just jumping out of my head. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Dairy Queen. I don't care. I know it's
Dairy
not
Queen?
right, but
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Dairy Queen as the least.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna be in that group of types of places. But if I can't think.
Okay.
How many are there?
There are 9 on each list.
Oh, wow.
9 worst and 9 best.
9 best. Yeah.
So why don't you give us the bottom 5 of each list one at a time, and
Okay.
we'll try to guess the top.
you
5.
want the worst or the best first?
Let's start with the worst.
Okay.
Top 4.
So the bottom 5, and then we'll try to pick the top 4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So start from number 10 or 9.
Worst.
It's number 9. The number 9 worst fast food French fry is Sonic.
Sonic. That's what I was trying to
what I
think
was
of.
gonna-
That's why
I
I was
almost
making
said
an
that.
S.
It wouldn't
I
have
was
been number
making
1.
an S.
almost
But
said
that's what
that.
I was trying to think of
I
with
was like
Dairy Queen.
this. I was all
Sonic.
S. I was like
Yes.
S.
They're Sonic natural cut fries.
That's exactly the one I was trying to think of. I don't know about
Because
the
I just
exact
pictured
fry,
the
but
commercials,
Sonic.
the Sonic commercials.
That's what I was trying to think of with Dairy Queen. Sorry, go ahead. It still was number 9.
I
though,
knew
so
it.
Yeah.
I was like, you
Not-
got to be thinking Sonic.
I would not have been right. It's
Not
not,
the
worst.
most unhealthy,
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
the worst. Yeah.
Number 8, KFC seasoned potato wedges.
Yes.
Yeah.
KFC's on every unhealthy list.
Number 7,
They have thighs.
Chick-fil-A waffle potato fries.
Number 7. Wow.
Of the most unhealthy.
Not even in the top 9 of healthy.
Wow.
No. Nope.
Funny.
Wow.
Dang.
Number 6,
Just
no
because they
surprise.
put Jesus on the cup don't
Right.
mean they cook it healthy.
Wow.
Number 6 is Long John Silver natural cut fries.
That's a good guess too. Meaning that I could. I'm
Slam it
sorry, I
down your
know.
big old
I put
cup.
my drink down. I was so excited about Long John Silver.
I actually looked up Long John Silver the other day because I was just craving it. I haven't had it in so long.
they're so
but
good.
honestly, they're not that good. They're
I know it's just
nasty.
crap, but
It is.
man, I
It
What
crave
makes
it.
it so good, though?
I mean, there's shrapnel coming off the deep fried
there's an-
substance they put
yeah.
around it.
Oh, and that's the best part, just getting handfuls
It's
of
like
that.
H salt
Yeah,
fish and
in the
chips.
That place
bottom
is
of it.
terrible.
H salt's
Yeah,
better than Long
no.
John's.
No.
We had that Long John Silver for years. Next
H
to
salt
the
also on
Wiener
the list?
Schnitzel
Yeah.
on Central.
Right.
Oh, Wiener Schnitzel.
Forever.
Oh yeah, we were always in that
Forever.
place.
Yep.
You come out smelling like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you smell it driving by it.
You go by those like Chinese restaurants where they also deep fry, like a donut tastes like
Chinese
an egg
food?
roll. Yeah, it's weird. Go ahead.
Okay, number 5, the worst fast food French fry is Jack in the Box regular French fries.
Dude, I almost guessed Jack in
Wow.
the Box
Fries.
too.
Okay.
Of the big ones, I was
Okay.
thinking that. So that makes me think that one of the other big ones is in that top 4. And this is the ones we're supposed to guess, right?
So do you want to guess the top 4 or top 3?
We'll go top 3.
Okay.
Give us one more.
So number 4 on the one of the worst fast food French fries is Jack in the Box seasoned curly fries.
Oh, so they're on there twice.
They're
So
on there
different
twice.
types of fries could be on there.
Right.
Interesting
Yep.
to know.
Because there's like Carl's Jr.'s curly fries.
Okay.
there's-
Some places I'm torn between is it worst or best. That's what's funny to me.
Yeah.
So this is the top
Right.
9 worst.
So I'm trying to think.
Right.
I do
I'm
have a
thinking-
guess in the top, but go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm
for
thinking
the-
one of them's Carl's Jr.'s curly fries
Ah.
in the top 3.
Is that in the top 3?
The worst?
Yes. No.
Actually, I will say Carl's Jr. is not a national chain, and they're not on.
Oh, they're not on the
Not
list.
Hardee's even? Because
Hardee's has different menu.
They do?
They make a lot of their food differently.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Carl's Jr.'s out.
Yeah. They don't have the Western bacon.
But is
cheeseburger.
Hardee's in the top 3? The fries? The worst 3, I meant. Sorry. Okay.
No, I don't think.
Because
I
I'd
don't
give
think
Ray
they-
credit if
Oh,
Hardee's
I
was
take
in
it back. Carl's Jr. is on the list, and so is Hardee's.
there. Okay, but they're
my
not.
bad.
They're not
My
in the
bad.
bottom 3.
No.
Okay.
So
I'm
okay.
still gonna roll out Taco Bell because I think they made fries or make fries, don't they?
They made nacho fries.
They do make the nacho fries, which
yeah,
are horrible.
Nacho fries, yeah.
But they're not counting the nacho part, so it's just the fries.
Ooh.
But that's KFC too. They're kind of like the same place.
Yeah.
Worst fries. See, okay, I'm gonna throw out a place, but I can't decide if I want to be on the worst or if I think it might be one of the best. Is Arby's?
I'm gonna.
Is Arby's national?
Arby's
They
curly
have- they have
fries.
curly fries, yeah.
Is the number 1 worst French fry.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have the meats and the worst fries.
How about this one? How about Popeyes?
Popeyes is number 2 on the worst list.
Okay, very
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
Well, it's reasonable because they're similar to KFC,
Yeah.
meaning they try to do the same stuff, you know. And then, see, I can picture it. It's those. It's a
3.
certain type of deep fried that's making the list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, is there another famous curly fry that maybe might be there? I don't know.
Wow,
Is
we're
the
still
third
missing
one
number
kind of an
3.
obvious place, or at least
I
no?
would no.
No, we'd be reaching like out of. I'm trying to think of other places.
I
don't
think it's a national chain, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
something you'd probably think of off
Straw
the top
Hat.
of your head.
know. Straw Hat. I don't think there are any straws.
Oh, Shakey's. Shakey's.
Shakey's.
Shakey's.
Mojos.
Mojo,
They got Mojos.
Mojo potatoes.
Those are good. I don't care how unhealthy they are.
Good, yeah.
They make good
It's
chicken
like an
too.
appetizer.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Thighs only, though.
Fries, worst fries. Ding, 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 ding.
I will give you a hint.
Bakers. No, I'm kidding. They're not national.
It's a burger joint.
Wendy's.
It is a burger joint.
Yes.
Burger King?
It was Wendy's?
No.
Oh, because. Wait, what's yes?
Not Wendy's. The hint is that they're the burger joint.
Oh.
Somebody said burger joint, and I. Just
Oh,
said yes.
I thought you were saying yes to
Burger.
Wendy's because actually, I'm holding Wendy's as a card in my back pocket for the other list.
Okay.
Burger joint.
Uh,
we said Dairy Queen.
You said Dairy Queen. It's not on the worst
And we-
list.
Yeah.
But Sonic was.
Sonic was.
But this was number 3. Third
You know
worst.
what's funny?
Burger
Third
King.
worst French.
It's not Burger King.
Crazily enough, I'm picturing Victorville, which has got that restaurant row. It's got every single thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I missing? Like, what's over there that I'm missing?
A French fry.
Did you answer whether Baker's is a national chain or whether it's on any of these lists?
Baker's is not national.
Okay,
That's
so it's
one
not
of
on
the
any
things
of
we
these
craved
lists.
when we didn't live
And
here.
Papa and
No,
Taco and all that, nothing.
It's not McDonald's.
Remember Papa and
is it?
Taco?
I do.
And Del Taco we talked about, but it's not
It's
on
not
that
McDonald's.
list. At
They're
least.
not national
It's number
either.
3, right? Del Taco's not national?
They're not in every state anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that. So they're not on the list at all. Okay. Well then, guess
No, I
that's
can think
it.
of it. It's not McDonald's. No.
Somebody already said Burger King, right? I don't think it's one of those big ones.
McDonald's,
I
Burger King.
think
But
it's
a burger joint.
It's on the level probably.
Bob's Big Boy.
I don't think they're national anymore. Are they?
I don't think they're
They only
anything.
have
I don't
one
think
left.
they're anything
They're
anymore.
just
like
Cabazon, I think
they're
that's-
like Blockbuster. There's only one there and
Yep.
left.
It's not an obvious.
Right. That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
it's
saying.
it's
yeah.
a pretty big name chain, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
not obvious.
Hardee's.
You already
Not
said
Hardee's.
that. Wait, I was trying to think through. Yeah, other places, but you already said Carl's Jr., right? Somebody said that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's Hardee's. Duh. Yeah. Somebody's screaming it. I know they're listening to us. They're like, "It's this."
Cragen.
Reagan. Steak and Shake. Is that considered a
It's
fast
not.
food place?
I don't know. I think they're
Steak.
they're
and
sit
bake.
down. They're sit down.
Those guys crummy fries. There's got to be. It's not.
There's still another 9 on the other list.
Yeah, they're their best.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
Maybe next time we should have a list of all the things that are on the list, but not in order, and we can figure out which ones are in which
Yeah,
spots.
that would be good.
That would have probably been easier. Because I'm just having a hard time thinking of
Well,
another fast
if
food
it's
place.
national, In-N-Out won't be on there.
I'm trying to think of another
Actually,
fast food.
yeah, in that criteria, They're
nationally known, though.
They're nationally known. Yeah.
Everybody talks about them. Them and Five Guys.
Known
and
to
all
rock
that.
the microphone. Right?
It's like Five Guys. Takes two to make
There
a
you
thing go
go.
right. Was it Five Guys?
Five Guys is number 3.
Five Guys.
Really?
Wow.
I know they're unhealthy in some sense, but they're
5 fries.
And they
That's the
taste
only-
like crap.
I don't know.
I don't like their fries.
Oh, I actually like their
don't
fries.
Like
Oh,
their fries.
wow.
Oh, no.
Their fries are the way my mom used to make them. I'm not kidding.
I had them once. I ate one and a half.
Really?
And I threw the rest of them out.
Gosh, that's the only I like. I'm not. Their burgers are okay.
You ever
but they're not.
you ever get their open face hot dog when it's all loaded with
I've
the
only been there
bacon
once,
and
it
the
was
it's
Five Guys.
It is so rich.
And it's $35.
Yeah, like something like that, $34.50 or something. Yeah.
No, that's the
Right.
only thing that I think in the debate between Five Guys and In-N-Out, even though I do truly believe, here's what I think. I would get a double from In-N-Out, but honestly, I would buy the fries from Five Guys.
Really?
And that would be ideal. But what really separates is the price.
Yeah.
It's twice as much for a
In-N-Out
double
is still,
cheeseburger
In-N-Out
at
is
Five
still
Guys.
very
as it is.
reasonable.
And
Yeah.
it's and
And the
okay.
customer service is so good, and it's
Yeah.
run so. It's just a different
But the other
caliber
thing,
of
the
place,
other thing
man.
though that I think that we don't get here in California is because it's starting to be out here, but it hasn't been for a long time. Is the idea of a smash burger?
Yeah.
That's kind of the model, at least of Five Guys, and that's from the Midwest and maybe in the East. They're into that griddle. Where you smash the patty down, you double it up, and then it's and the bun even goes around it. It's not
It's compressed.
Yep, and it's in the foil. That's I believe what they're going for. I could be wrong, but I don't think they call themselves a smash burger. But I'm saying that's the thing they're going for.
Yep.
And in that sense, those are actually delicious burgers. There's nothing wrong with that. But I still like In-N-Out better.
I actually remember watching a program where they were making those burgers that time.
Yeah.
Smash burgers.
Yeah,
On the
they're
flat
great.
top.
Yeah, you get one of those Blackstone flat top griddle things, and I want to get one. They're only $300.
Yeah. Me
I want
too.
to get one, man.
I'm all about that.
By the time you get all the accoutrements, it's going to be $400 or $500.
Right.
But there's a lot of great stuff you can do on those things. But anyhow, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to take that little walk down food lane.
And now the best.
Now the best. You're going to read for us the bottom 4 or 5, and then we're going to guess the top 3.
Yeah.
Or 6, I guess.
Yep. I'll read
Look
the
at my math.
bottom 6.
I know math.
Number 9
Bookmark.
is In-N-Out Burger.
Number
Wow.
9's In-N-Out, so they didn't make the list. See,
Of the best.
They were one of the ones.
best,
but they're at the
the
bottom.
most
They were
healthy.
one of the ones like you that I had on the list of best. I don't think I was ready to put them at the top.
And
But
Chick-fil-A is on the worst list.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Jesus is so split.
Those seem helpless.
He's so split.
That's because In-N-Out put Bible verses on their product.
put
They
Bible
do.
verses,
There's
yeah.
Bible verses on the
But
cups.
Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
closes on Sundays.
That's right.
That's true. In-N-Out doesn't.
That's just because they're trying to be smug.
It's because they got to clean out the grease vat. Sorry, go ahead.
Got to give the guy in the cow costume a day off.
It's the day of sacrifice. There has to be a new guy by the next week.
Got to be.
That's right.
Yeah,
There's like a new cow.
Yeah, new cow.
Number 8
No blemish.
is McDonald's.
Wow.
You know what?
Most
Okay,
healthy.
can I say something? I
Yeah.
worked at McDonald's as a teenager, 16, 17 years old. I don't know if they still do this, but back then they treated their grease, I'm not kidding, their grease vat,
Yeah.
they had very high standards
Yeah.
of when that got replaced.
Yep. Changed
That's
out.
why you don't get a big variety in their fry.
Right.
Like some, you've been around.
The
We've had
fries are up
dirty
and down.
grease,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you've
yeah.
had fries from dirty grease.
Yeah.
In-N-Out does the same thing, which is why I'm not surprised they're on this side.
Right.
They clean that grease out all the time,
Right. Yep. Change
and then
out.
they have obviously little buttons and the sirens that go, so they never overcook them. It's all right there. I like In-N-Out, but I think they're better than McDonald's in the way they handle their fries. But 8, 9, I mean, you're not gonna split hairs there. But
Well, and the fact that In-N-Out cuts them from a whole potato.
Also has a real potato.
Somebody
Right.
peels them.
Right.
They put them in a bucket. They wash them and they cut them and they drop them in the fryer.
and McDonald's is actually real potato. They're
Yeah.
just frozen.
They're just
Yeah, they're
pre-made,
pre-frozen.
pre-cut.
Yeah, and pre-cut.
And it's actually per gram is 3 calories. McDonald's. In-N-Out's 3.16.
Oh, so
The
they're
other
right
like
neck
fat
and
and
neck.
sodium contents are basically the same.
Neck and neck, yeah.
Yeah. So
But In-N-Out has those great little salt packets where the salt is so fine and you dump
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
yeah.
your fries.
it's good for
and-
popcorn.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
it's good
so
stuff.
bad.
Good stuff.
Number 7 is Carl's Jr. Natural Cut Fries.
Wow,
They're pretty okay.
good
I mean,
fries.
They're
Yeah.
not great, but they're okay.
Number 6 is Hardee's Natural Cut Fries.
The same company.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same fry.
Losers. They wrote the list.
They get 2 people.
They do taste different though. I cannot stand Carl's Jr. Natural Cut. I could eat Hardee's.
It's interesting.
Hardee's had better quality food. They actually made their biscuits and their buns in-house.
Oh, those biscuits are so good.
I remember going back to Arkansas, and going into a Hardee's for the first time and having their biscuits and gravy. It was delicious.
Oh,
Right.
man. I
Really?
can imagine.
But does Hardee's have a commercial with a girl in a bull riding it?
Usually.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Riding
Do they
the,
have those
riding
same
the
sleazy
biscuits and gravy?
commercials?
If I remember
Pouring
right.
it all over herself. Sopping it up.
Yeah. Right.
Girl, you look so good. Somebody will put you on a plate and sop you up with a biscuit.
That's not a compliment.
Riding one of those little kitty horses like this.
Girl, if you were a
Right.
biscuit, I'd cover you in gravy and sop you up.
All right. Number 5 is Wendy's natural cut fries.
Wendy's.
Wendy's
Wow.
was it? Did I tell you Wendy's was on my list of possibilities at the top?
It's that creepy redheaded girl
Okay.
with the
Man.
ponytails.
They
Yeah.
cook their stuff clean, man. Even
Yeah.
their meat is also fresh.
I got a story.
They don't use
about-
frozen patties and
I got a
stuff.
story about grease fryers when we're done. So.
Grease fries. I have a story about Grease, the musical. Okay, go ahead.
I got a story about Grease the country.
I just read
Wow.
Wendy's, right? I said Wendy's.
You did. That's good.
Number 4, Dairy Queen.
DQ.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
I was talking
I
about
don't
them
think
at
I've
the
ever
bottom.
had their fries. I always get their ice cream. I never get their
talking
food.
about them at the bottom.
Well, I've really only eaten a Dairy Queen once. We had one right by the church we went to in Phoenix, and it was the said a
Worst.
bad word. It was the craps.
Yeah, it was the boo-boos.
They would make burgers a day ahead
You
and
know what?
microwave them the next
Scratch
day.
that. I did. I would
Yeah.
eat their burgers up in Washington because there was a DQ right down the street, and I did have their burger there. But it was a regular. It wasn't like an ice cream place that tries to make food. It was an actual, full restaurant.
Right.
But yeah,
Well, they
it
have
was
those
okay.
now. They have them.
It was okay.
There's a more
Yeah.
large Dairy Queen now where they do burgers and things.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Super
so
Dairy
it was. Yeah, it was more.
Yeah.
It was okay, but it was
Dairy
like
Queen extra.
it's
Dairy
kind
King.
of like along
yeah.
the lines of like a Legends burger.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't the best, but wasn't.
Yeah,
the
Legends
Right.
isn't. Legends is.
pricey.
It's also not as good as the Legend says.
Ricey.
I remember when I used to get out there, I hated. I miss having a go-to charbroiled burger joint.
Yeah.
The last time I really had one that I really could say yes was when I was before I moved to the Inland Empire. Since I've been in the Inland Empire, I cannot. There's one over here in Rialto that I can say is actually pretty okay. There's a few that are okay, but man, it's hard to, and I don't know why. It's like it's not hard.
You know who has a pretty good one is Nick's.
It's okay. It's not great, and it's overpriced.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Chris's here in Rialto is pretty good, and they're a little overpriced. They're all overpriced now, but I mean, it's
When you were out that way, did you go to Fat Burger?
love Fat Burger
Fat
because you could
Burger's
put an
good,
egg
yeah.
on it, and you can put
Fat Burger.
yeah. My favorite burger is egg. Is actually Red Robin makes
Oh.
the what is it, the Royal Burger or something like that,
Gourmet
and they have it's a
burgers.
double cheeseburger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and an egg.
Wow.
Dude, that's my go-to.
Wow. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, that's my go-to. If places would start making eggs, man, I'd be having me some eggs on my burgers. But
There was
go
a
ahead.
place in North Carolina. It was one of the few places I miss called Cookout. It's just a burger chain, but they actually grill the burgers on charcoal.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's so good, man.
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. They smell different when they're charbroiled like that.
Yep. All right. So number 4 was Dairy Queen.
So we're into the top
So
three.
you're into the top 3. I can almost
gotta go
guarantee
quick.
you will not guess number 3.
Okay, we got to go quick though. Is there any kind of hint you can give us about
For number 3,
Yeah,
it's named after a drink.
the Dr Pepper store.
Jack
Oh,
Daniels.
A&W.
A&W.
Yeah.
Oh, A&W.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have places.
So they're the number 3 healthiest.
They have a good. Actually, A&W places are pretty good.
There's
Their
one
whole-
in
all
Mentone
their-
over there.
Yeah, they make even good food. Period. To be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah. They do, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in
Okay.
a long time.
All right. So we got A&W. Well, we only got it because you got this clue, but we have the top 2.
Didn't they merge with Orange Julius? We were just talking about that.
Who are places that we have said that either or didn't say they haven't been on
Burger
either
King
list?
wasn't.
Burger King is number 2.
You got to be kidding me. Burger King's fries are horrible.
Well,
They're all called Fry King.
They are horrible.
They are bad. I don't like that.
And
like
we already
that,
said
that
Jack
weird,
in
They
the
got like
Box.
that weird
I don't
breading.
want Jack in the Box to be number 1.
They still have like that weird breading on them.
Is it number 1?
Jack in the Box is
Jack in
number
the
one.
Box.
Jack in
number
the
one.
Box potato wedges are number 1.
Wow,
All right, Jack. All right, Jack.
that's amazing.
Yep.
They do actually make pretty good fries as far as the cleanliness of them. Like when I've had their fries, they're regular fries. I've never had their potato wedges, but they're regular fries. The grease is not dirty there either, usually. So
Dirty grease.
Yeah, because there's some places you never know what kind of fries you're gonna get. Man.
Right.
I don't like that.
Life is like a box of French fries.
Yeah, awesome. That's a great show. I love the health side of it, or the unhealthy, or whatever. And I love that there's so many different varieties of fries.
Yeah.
And I bet some people were surprised.
Yeah, I was.
I bet.
Yeah, definitely.
I was surprised to see Chick-fil-A that low too.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I figured they would have been much
They seem
higher.
like they got the skin on them and everything. It's
Right.
like it's like this is like a whole potato, right?
There are Christians weeping everywhere.
Wailing and gnashing
of
of teeth.
teeth because
There's probably people that are pulling up to the drive-thru right now that might be listening to a show of ours. Well, they wouldn't be listening to this one, obviously. But
why not?
No, somebody's going to drive
What
out
do
of
you
the.
mean they wouldn't
they're
be
gonna,
listening to this
They're
one?
going to pull out of the drive-through from Chick-fil-A, and they're going to hear this, and they're going to
Chick-fil-A
turn.
people
They're
don't
going to
eat.
turn around and go throw their fries back at the store.
Wait. We're going into overtime on the show, but I got to say something, Scott.
well, I was meaning this specific episode.
No,
but yeah.
you meant this specific moment that we're recording the episode.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I'm in a time loop.
Scott.
Yeah.
Most of the audience is quite aware that these shows are not live.
Right.
Which
It's not
means we
live, Scott.
record them. So
Yes.
we're recording this one 2 or 3 weeks before
This is
we release
July
it.
8th today. Yes.
Possibly. I mean, we
Tell them the date, Jerad.
Well, sometimes it
Cat's
might get
out of the
released a
bag.
different week. It depends,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it could happen. The point is
Yeah.
in July.
Raising the
Yeah.
same
And
shirt
we're
every
recording
time.
this in July, but weeks before.
Wait, it's
gonna be
July?
released. It is July.
It is.
Weeks
Wow.
before it's going to be. And Scott's like, well, no one's going to listen to this one exactly. Like, they're listening to it in the real time. They're listening to it.
Yeah. Okay, well,
I want somebody to drive to Chick-fil-A right this moment with this show running still.
right.
And order you
And
some,
change your order.
some butt unhealthy fries.
Pause it so you can play it to them as they hand you the
Right.
fries.
And cue this up.
Cue it up. Yeah. Get
And
it
be
queued
like,
up.
did you guys know that you're numbered whatever
Boom.
on the worst fries list?
Right.
Boom.
Yep.
What number, Jared?
Number 7, I believe.
And it ain't going to stop anybody because, like, I know these fries are unhealthy, but I'm going to wash it down with this deep fried chicken
Yeah, and sweet tea.
and sweet tea.
Diet sweet tea.
Right.
Diet sweet tea.
Is there diet sweet tea? I think diet
Wow.
sweet tea is just unsweetened tea.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a diet sweet tea. Tea?
Oh, man.
It's
Well,
Pepsi.
out here you say tea and it's unsweetened. You go to the South, you say tea, they're going to bring you sweet
Oh
tea.
yeah, you have to ask for
Unless
it.
you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
unsweetened.
yeah.
And then they look at you, oh, you're not from around here, are you? No, man.
I got
I'm
all
not.
my teeth.
Yeah, I got all my teeth, yeah. And I walked in on my own power. I didn't need a lift to get up the steps.
Oh man.
All right, guys, this has been a great show. I love the topic. Give us some vibes. I don't even know what that means.
Vibrate our
Do what
feed.
you need to do to make our feed go better. All right, everybody say bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.